Good morning. Hello, Boo Boo. What's that little tail? Hello. Hello. Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Remy Lindsay and I am an IFBB Wellness Pro. Today is the 8th of April 2025 and I'm going to film a rest day in my life basically. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to walk the dogs. Mindy's waiting very patiently down here. And so is Ginny down here. Good girl, look at good. Who's excited? Who's excited? Yeah, hello, well done. Good girl. Olympics, your turn. Little paw.
I got you. Filling out the bin. Who's in the bin? Who's in the bin? Thank you in the bin, silly, yeah. Who's in the bin?
So just came back from a dog walk. I have here 100 grams of oats with 30 grams of whey, and here 100 grams of oats with 30 grams of whey. So one of these is my breakfast and one of them is for later. But I've just made them both now so I don't have to get the blender out again. It's 9:30. At 10 o'clock I've got my hair cut and hair dye, which is why my hair looks like this. So I'm a bit scared because I'm getting a big change, to be honest. I'm gonna go a bit darker because when I compete in the second half of the year, my hair is basically too light to contrast with the tan. Well, it's not too light, because obviously if it was blonde it would be good, or if it was dark brown it'd be good to contrast, but because it's this in-between brown, it wouldn't look good on stage. Like, it's not dark or enough or light enough, it's just quite a wishy-washy colour. So I need to go darker at some point, or lighter. So what I'm doing is, now obviously it's only April, I'm gonna go darker today, see how I feel about it. I haven't put on any fake tan, so like, you know, it's probably gonna look a bit crazy at first because I'm gonna be really pale, but at least we'll know what it looks like. So I'm just gonna show you my inspo photos. So this is what I really like. This is Hannah Oberg, and she's got like really curly dark brown hair with a fringe. And I like it on her, but I think for me the fringe, this type of fringe would be too thick, too much, because it is a lot of hair. And my hairline is not as thick as that anyway, so this one is also quite nice, and she's got thinner hair. So I'm going to go for something like this because it's a little bit lighter than Hannah's, and it's not as like full-on fringe, it's more like curtain bangs. And obviously it's not going to look like that because I'm never going to style it. It's just going to be curly little things at the front of my face. So I'm going to drink one of these and then make a coffee and then go. And then I also have an appointment today at 4:30 for hypnotherapy, but I'll tell you more about that later. So I've got like quite a lot of stuff to do today because I'm going away tomorrow for work to Poland, and I'm still trying to do a meal plan at the same time. So I need to cook a lot of food that's going to fit in my suitcase. Obviously I can buy stuff when I'm there, but I do want to try and get as close as possible to what I'm normally eating. because I did have I had like a week off of my meal plan this month, which I'll also explain later on. So I've got a lot of cooking to do. I need to pack. I have pre-work to do for the trip, and I also need to go to the gym tomorrow morning to make sure I get all my sessions in this week, even though I'm traveling. So I have lots of stuff to do and prepare, but we're just going to start with porridge and a new hairstyle. And also, if I had time, I would also get my eyebrows done, because the hair is going to be quite dark and my eyebrows aren't as dark as that. We'll see. Last thing also is that at the time of filming this, I'm only 4 subscribers away from 900. So if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, actually let's have a look how many people are watching but not subscribed. 71% of my watch hours are coming from people that are not subscribed to my channel. See this here? This is not subscribed and this is subscribed. So please, if you're watching, please can you just subscribe and help me get to 900 subs. When I get to 1,000, I'll do a giveaway. So please subscribe. I've got my coffee and it is 8 minutes to 10. The hairdresser's around the corner, so I'm going now and we'll see what I look like when I come back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it looks kind of crazy right now because I'm really pale. And it's still drying, so it's a bit like, you know, it's like a bit liney, but once it's dry it'll be fine. But I need to put some tan on. I look really crazy right now. Right, first thing, I need to get my eyebrows done because this looks kind of crazy without tan and eyebrows. And my hair's still drying, so it does look really crazy and frizzy and like not styled at all. And I asked her to make it kind of like not a full fringe, so I can still like go like this if I don't like it as a fringe basically. It's like curtain bangs but curly, but also it can do this if I want it to do this. And I really like the curly bits at the front as well, but I just need to get used to it because it's quite a big difference from my other hair. I kind of look like I'm in the 70s. Woo! I'm just cooking some potatoes before I go out. So I just put all of them in these 2 air fryer tubs, and then I put oil on them. So I have 10 grams of oil per portion and I have 400 grams of potatoes per portion. So I'm going to put on 40 grams of oil. Let's have a look. So that was only 26, so let's put some more. I'm going to put some thyme or rosemary on, whatever we've got. Then I'm going to put them in for an hour to roast, probably. What have we got? Italian mixed herbs. And then it's 1:15, so I'll have a look at what to do. So I'm going to shake them up, one sec. I'll just get the tub like this with all the oil and potatoes. Mix it all up. And then the other one. And then put this herbs on and mix it up again. Then they're both going to go in the air fryer. Go. Number 1 update is I'm starting prep in 5 weeks, which is crazy. In 1 week my maintenance phase starts, so my calories are going to get cut down. Not sure how much because I've never done a maintenance phase before a prep before. I've only done 1 prep and this is my second one. So all I know is I'm going into a maintenance phase where my calories are going to be a little bit lower than they are now. Then I'll have X amount of weeks of prep. I'm not really sure whether, I mean, a lot of people don't really share what shows they're doing. I don't know if I have shared them already, but I'm not really sure yet, because one of them is undecided, so I don't really know how many weeks out I'm going to be when I actually start prep. It could be X amount or Y amount of weeks, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have a look at flights and stuff like that. I have bought my hair, tan and makeup for one show already, so, but again, if I don't do that show, it's like, it was only $11 for, it was only €11 for deposit, so I'm not really sure as well if I'm gonna do that show. But I had a call with my coach last week and we talked about all the shows and stuff for me and Ruby, and it's looking like we can do at least 2 shows together. I'm going to Greece in 3 weeks as well, so that's another whole week off of meal plan and training, but I'm just gonna try and keep protein and stuff as high as possible. And there is a gym actually in the villa, so it's just like free weight stuff and cardio machines, so probably going to try and use some stuff maybe once or twice, or maybe a few times, depends if I'm really bored, like if we have much to do. But I think we are going to do some hikes and stuff, so that'll be good. There is an opportunity that one of my shows I'm going to be on my own in a different country, which is going to be strange, because I'm not sure if anyone can come with me at that time. But it is looking like I'm going to get to potentially go to 4 different countries, which will be very cool. I've got my second oatmeal here, because I don't really fancy chicken and potatoes right now. And yeah, I've got my pineapple, and I've also got my strawberries and syrup to eat as well. Then I'm gonna go and get my eyebrows done. Right, so I've just got to Meadowall. I'm going to get my eyebrows done because they're too light for this hair. And maybe I'll have a look in some shops as well, but I don't have very long because my appointment is in an hour and I need to drive to Doncaster to get to my appointment. So I'm gonna make it super quick, but let's see what this eyebrows ends up looking like. I'm back from hypnotherapy. I'm still not used to this hair, so let's just deal with it. I've been to my granddad's as well, so it's 10 to 8 now. I still need to do pre-work for my work in Poland, and I still need to pack my suitcase, so I have so much to do. Don't really know what's going on, but it's gonna be fine. When I started hypnotherapy, like I started a few weeks ago, so I had 1 week I had a consultation, and then the week after I had like my first hour of hypno, and then this week is my second hour of hypno. And to be honest, like the actual issue that I went in for is basically gone. It's not gone, but I'm not consumed by the fear anymore. I've had 2 sessions now anyway. So the guy said that I can save, if I want to, I can save 2, because I bought a package of 4 sessions. And he said I can save 2 of them for when I compete at the end of the year, because maybe I'll have some, like, you know, I don't think I'll have any fears, but it'd be good to see him actually at that time, because it can probably like relax my mind a bit about stage fright again, and maybe I'll be putting pressure on myself, because it's my pro debut, and also maybe everyone knows prep is hard, so it might be nice to have some hypno just for like literally getting through the back end of prep. Still got 2 left, which he said I could like use 3 now and save 1 for later, or I can use 2 now and save 2 for later, because like it was cheaper to buy 4 sessions, and I'm pretty sure I'll need it again at some point, because it's really just good for like relaxation. Like when I first went, we did the first session and he said like he could tell that I just never actually relax properly, and he taught me how to do it, and like he didn't like teach me how to clear my mind, but he taught me how to focus on now, which helped me to clear my mind basically. So like I said, I do affirmations at night time and stuff, and I literally fall straight asleep when I start doing these affirmations, because I'm just like relaxing my brain. So I'm probably going to save 2 of those hypnotherapy sessions for the second half of the year and use them in prep, because I think that'd be a really good idea. Yeah, I'm eating my chicken and rice. I'm going to pack after this, and I still need to cook some chicken for the whole week. Next weekend I'm seeing Mia again for a posing lesson. We started working on my eye walk last time, and that was my second session with Mia. So we've only started working on my eye walk once, but I've not, because I took that time off gym and eating and stuff, I've not practiced, so I need to make sure I literally need to find the time to practice that as well before next weekend, because I hate turning up and like, when it's obvious that you haven't done it, it's really embarrassing. because like I need to be investing in my own practice as well. And she like asks for posing a certain amount of times a week for a certain amount of, like, I think it's like 4 circuits of like 30 seconds per pose. And when I first went to her, I was doing it, but because I've had that time off this month, I've not been doing any posing at all. And you should probably be able to tell in my posing. I finished my food for the day. I've came upstairs now to pack my suitcase. Normally I would actually wash my face with face wash and exfoliator, but I'm gonna be real with you. I can't be bothered right now. And I was gonna fake tan today, but I actually feel so tired and I need to get up at 6 because I put a headband on. Boom. Loads better. One thing I have decided today from having my hair done is next time I'm gonna get more fringe because I think it's too thin. So I need to get it more hair put into it next time. Because I'll probably go back in about, maybe I'll go back even before my holiday if I want some more, because she said I can just go back if it's not thick enough. So we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll hate having a fringe in like 1 week's time, because apparently it's really annoying to style, but I don't really think I'm gonna need to style it because it's just gonna go like that, like curly. Oh my god, I'm so tired. My face is like needs to be scrubbed. Doesn't even have anything on it, but it just feels like it needs to be scrubbed. And I've run out of my favourite exfoliator, so I need to buy that again as well. I'm gonna do sleep serum and eye cream. We'll start with the eye cream. I don't know if that's the right order to do it, or if you should do serum and then eye cream. Who knows? I'm gonna need this tonight because my eyebrows got threaded and my skin was sore. Oh my god, I really should tan because my hairline is so dark. But I don't want to. Never gonna focus. ASMR, 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 ASMR. My back's hurting. Boom. My mum thinks I'm going to start getting acne on my forehead because I've got a fringe, so I need to make sure I look after my skin a lot. Oh my gosh, I really need to get rid of this hair dye. Gorgeous. Sometime in March I just got burnt out, and I didn't realise at the time that I was moving towards burnout. Like now when I reflect, I see that I was actually really tired at work for like 2 weeks before the burnout. It presented as basically a fear of dying, which I've always had, that fear when I start to think about death. You know, everyone gets that. Well, as far as I'm, well, no, not everyone, but some people I've spoken to before, they're similar to me in that when they start thinking about death, their heart starts beating really fast, and you know, they're scared of the fact that there's nothingness after you die. That's how I always felt. Like sometimes if I had the thought that we're gonna die one day and there's gonna be nothing, my heart would start beating really fast, but I'd be able to put the thought away, like sort of put it back in a drawer and like carry on with my day. But at some point over March, I wasn't able to put that thought back in a drawer anymore. And I feel like I just woke up one day and I was consumed by it, and it literally took over everything that I did for about 2 weeks. So like my family members and my partner had a different version of Remy, basically. Like I didn't go to the gym, I didn't want to get out of bed, I wanted to nap through the day. I slept for 12 hours. I didn't eat any meal plan. I just thought, whatever, eat whatever I want or don't eat anything. If I was out of the house for about 2 hours, like I started to feel anxious, like I needed to get back in the house. And I don't know what that was. I don't know why, because even if I was at my partner's house and we went out, I just started to get really anxious after a few hours, and I think it was mostly just tiredness and like irritability. But I'd go back and we'd just nap and then watch TV. And like, to be honest, at the minute, before this happened, I've always felt like when I sit and watch TV on a day off work, I just get so anxious that I'm just wasting my life and just sat doing nothing, watching TV. But for this 2 weeks where I was like fear of death, I was able to just literally relax. Like, my mind was obviously really active, but it was only about dying. It wasn't about like worrying about work. I wasn't worrying about gym, wasn't worrying about food, I wasn't worrying about anything that was happening this year. I was worrying about stuff that's going to happen when I'm like hopefully 50 years down the line, and I really felt like I was going to blink and I would have doubled in age, and I felt like I was going to wake up and be like, wow, I'm 46. So I decided to stop being obsessed with that, which sounds weird because at the time I felt like it consumed me. But when I started speaking to this hypnotherapy guy, and he just reminded me that I'm not my thoughts. But for some reason, I knew that already, but for some reason for 2 weeks I just completely forgot. And I thought that I am exactly what my brain is saying. And that I have to believe everything that my brain is saying, which is not true. Eventually I did get back to my meal plan because I didn't want to lose too much weight. And that's actually a really good sign, because that means I'm still, you know, I started to see that I'm still invested in what's coming up this year, and I've still got future plans. And for a short time I didn't want to have any future plans because I was scared of getting to the future, because that meant I was getting older. But I have realised now that I'm going to get older either way, and I just need to carry on getting older but enjoying it. And the hypno, basically everything that I got from hypno really was just relaxing my mind. Like, it wasn't even about death, it wasn't even about, you know, anything to do with that. Like, it was just about completely turning off my thoughts and just listening to someone else. Other benefits of it is that he did give me affirmations to know that I'm safe and my family is safe, and like, I think I really punished myself for thinking so deeply about the universe. And actually, but I'm back at work now, I'm back at the gym, I'm back on my food. Everything is gonna go, everything is gonna be okay. If you enjoyed seeing me get a fringe and looking kind of crazy, you can like and subscribe to my channel so you can come back for the next one. Basically, yeah, thanks for watching. I know it's been a pretty boring video, but sometimes that's just how it's going to be, because sometimes that's what my life's like, and I want to post every week, so there we go. See you on the next video.